Bishop score. In this video, I will discuss with you a term called Bishop score. It's very important to our as gynae and obstetrician doctor. First, what is meaning of Bishop score? Also is now in other name is pelvic score. Is the most common used method to rate the readiness of the cervix for induction of labor. What you mean by induction of labor? What is the relationship between Bishop score and readiness of cervix for induction of labor? This is what you know in the next slide. Dibs. All you need, this mnemonic word you need to put in your mind to be ready or to be able to remember Bishop score component. D for dilation of the cervix, E for effacement, B for the position, C for the station, and C for consistent. This is the 5 component of Bishop score. This is you must put in your mind, not forget at any manner. 0, 1, 2. What's the meaning number? 0. Any part or any component of Bishop score you calculate and found the result is failure minus 0, you give 0 number. Any component of Bishop score you exam and give when the result is middle between the minus and positive, between the negative and positive, midway result, no successful, no failure in your exam, is middle way. Third is 2, is the rate of successful, any positive, any plus, any high number, anything for above the failure result, you will give 2 without any discussion, is the higher number of Bishop score. Mean 5 components, the higher rate is 2, then the complete score of Bishop score is 10. Your patient, the mother, the pregnant woman, you come to give her from 0 to 10, will not give her above this result, will not give her below this result. What the benefits you would gain from Bishop score? The mother failed in this exam. First, not go into the labor soon. Mean, if multi or nulliparous woman come to you, you will exam her by Bishop score and decide the number you give her. If the mother is young, told you that here in the 32 of week of pregnancy, you exam her, found the Bishop score low. You know by this result here definitive no go into the labor soon. You tell her that her labor will delay, she is fine and good. Her week of pregnancy is correlate with the score that she had in Bishop score. Second, rate of vaginal delivery low. What mean by this? We say that the first pregnant woman we take 32, you exam her, Bishop score low, you send her for home, not need for further management. But what is the relation between Bishop score and vaginal delivery? Other women come to you to the clinic. When you exam her by Bishop score, the score was low, was 2, and she is complained that here in 42 week of pregnancy she expects to be delivered, but she had no any sign of labor. In this result, in this pregnant woman, you take management, will not send her to her home, you will enter her to the labor room, start your management, start the augmentation of labor and induction. Then send, if she not respond to your all management, you will send her to theater room for cesarean section. So, low bishop score, low rate of vaginal delivery, and increase the risk for cesarean section. Now we'll discuss the component of Bishop score. First, cervical dilation. Cervical dilation, when examined by your finger, you will give a score between 0 and 1 cm. What means 0 and 1 cm? This is failure in your exam. What we'll discuss before, any 0, any failure, any below the higher rate will give 0, main failure. So 0 إلى 1 cm give 0. 3 to 4 cm is middle way between them. You give here 1, and 5 is the higher number, will give here 2. This is cervix is completely closed. What will give him 0, mean Bishop score is 0. Well, this full dilation cervix, we give here, for example, 5 or more. In this, we will give here 2 Bishop score. The next is effacement, shortness and thinning. What you tell of effacement is dissection, is thinning, is attack on the cervix. This is cervix first, thick, long, while the other is thin and short. So, thick, long is low Bishop score. Effacement mean thinning and shortness. When the surface became short, thin, you will be heavy. We have the high Bishop score. The woman was rapidly progressive of labor and she was ready to give birth to her baby. While if low Bishop score, no, if the effacement never start, the dissection of cervix non begin, cervix thick, long, you have low Bishop score, mean the labor not begin and the mother is not ready to give her birth to her baby. Effacement give 15, below 15 as discussed, 0. 50 mean 1 and 75 2. Third component of Bishop score is the position. What mean by position? The position of the cervix related to the fetal head and maternal pelvic. This is the fetal head. This is the symphysis pubis. This is the sacrum. This is pelvic, complete pelvic. If the baby is anterior, this is if the baby middle, and is the baby posterior. Here, the posterior is low. Any posterior low give 0. Middle, midway 1. And anterior part is give 2. The position of baby in relation to the cervix. For station, what is the meaning of station? This is your baby here. What is the station? Station is the position of the feet of the baby head relative to the bony projection of the lower pelvic, called the ischial spine. Where is the ischial? This is the ischial spine. You will calculate the station of baby. Above is the minus result. Here is the 0 and below is the positive. Any minus is failure in your exam, give 0. Any 0 here is midway. As you see, 3 above and 3 below and 0 is midway, so give is 1. And positive from 0 to the below 1, 2, 3, you will give 2 in your exam and the patient successful in it. As the station, here is the position. Head of baby in relation to ischial spine. 5 is consistent of cervix. Your cervix, when you exam, is not ready to labor, it's with fountain firm. Refuse to your finger to enter him. You give him here 0. Inconsistent of the cervix, you have only 2 points. Firm and soft. Firm is the failure, 0, and soft is the successful mean 2. There is no midway between this result. Here is the Bishop score, and I hope you like it and understand what I called. I try to make it as simple as I could. There is many source guideline that make different number to Bishop score. In the case 5, the case 1, half, but is all make the same work, not different in the management of the labor. But as your source, in this video I take 10 teachers as source of my result, and you could study the guideline you study on, or you make is equate to your work in the hospital or any clinic. But the management exam is the same, only the number may be different from source to other. Thank you. If any have question, I hope you ask it.